there's a couple of questions that I thought of that to open up to the group, and then some specific ones. And I think I have their thumbs up on asking these questions, some personal questions. Okay. So we're going to start with, and you guys know I told you, right, what this is going to be like. So I'm going to ask a couple of general questions, and if you feel like you want to answer them, I'll give you the mic, and please jump in. Okay, so one of the things that I was thinking about in general was that wondering how the honorees feel about being nominated for this award. So how do you feel about being nominated for this award? Anyone? Anyone? You can grab it as it goes by.
It's an honor and a big step for me and my family. And as I was going through the sickness, it was kind of like a boost to want to get better and get better quicker.
We're a little bit compromised by the cord here. Okay, I'm behind you now.
I just feel like it's a great honor just to be with everyone else here. I know we all feel the same, that it's great to be honored with Frankie because he was such an amazing kid, and I just want to make sure I can continue to follow in his footsteps and continue to do great things for the community.
Michelle, would you like to voice in here?
It's an honor to be nominated for this. I especially want to thank my friend Amory for nominating me. She's I've known her since like nursery, so we've been together forever, but she's great. So thank you, Amory.
Do I see another hand? Where are you going, Michelle? Sit down. Oh, you do? Okay. All right. Michelle has to leave us. She's got it ready to go. Let's give her one more big round of applause. Okay. Who are your heroes? Anthony.
Some of my heroes are my grandparents for always helping me, always being there on my side, helping me when I'm down.
Thank you, Anthony. Althea?
My hero is my sister. She's gone through a lot. She was diagnosed when she was in her 11th grade, and she's fighting leukemia for the past 7 years. So it's really hard for me to see as a sibling what she goes through, like chemo, losing her hair. It's really a hard time. I want to thank Nadina for nominating me and the board members for awarding me. This really encourages me and my family. My parents, they're not here today because they have to be with my sister. So we really want to thank the organization as a family. Thank you.
Angela? Oh, Angela's over here.
My mom is my hero because when I was 3 years old, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And seeing what she went through, and even though I was only 3 years old, it was truly inspiring and made me want to do what I'm doing today.
How about you, Bill? Who are some of your heroes?
My hero is my father, just teaching me everyday lessons and how to get through life.
Anyone else want to log in on this question? Okay. Oh, I have another one for you then. Would you like to dedicate this award to anyone? Let's go to Hannah.
I'd like to dedicate this award to my mom because she is also battling something hard to deal with, and so yeah, I'd just like to dedicate this to her.
I'd just like to dedicate this to my 2 sisters and my mom because they really set the model for me for doing all my community service, and without them I wouldn't be doing most of the stuff that I'm doing now, like participating in Relay and other community service projects. So they just kind of taught me how to volunteer all my time and all my service, no matter what happens, and just to give up my time for other people.
Anthony?
I'll dedicate this award to my brother because I haven't seen him since he was 11, and he's taught me to stay strong while he was going through treatment.
I would like to dedicate this award to Mrs. Allen from the American Cancer Society because her kindness towards others and her commitment to her work is infinite and truly inspiring.
I'd like to dedicate this award to my grandma, who is a breast cancer survivor, and she was strong through the process.
I just have one question for Katie. Where did you get that beautiful hair?
I don't know.
Katie, come on, where did you get it?
My mom.
All right, my mom.
The first thing Katie said to me when I went over to the table was, "I'm not saying anything." So, Kevin, thank you. I knew you could do it, Katie. Okay. This is working out well. All right. And by the way, thank you, Althea, for dedicating this award to your sister, to you. You anticipated my question. Thank you. Okay, I have a couple of specific questions based on what we all learned here today from our honorees. And I'm pretty sure I have their okay to ask these questions, okay? So I'm going to start with Hannah. Okay? Hannah, what do you like about your volunteer work in the kindergarten and pre-K at St. Ephraim's?
What I like about volunteering is that I like walking into like the classroom and seeing all the little kids all happy and smiling and laughing. And like even if I'm having like a bad day or something, just like the fact that I can like help them and make them smile, it's just really great feeling. And even if I can't really help them with homework, if they don't really have anything to do, just like playing with them and listening to them talk. Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Well done. Angela, would you please tell us about your jewelry line and what makes it so special?
Well, it all began with just volunteering with the American Cancer Society and at the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walks, and seeing all those people gathered together to make a difference was very inspiring, and it made me realize that I could also make a difference. So 5 years ago, when I was 12 years old, I began a jewelry business, designing, making, and selling jewelry, and donating all of the proceeds to the American Cancer Society, and that goes directly to help those people suffering from cancer.
Billy, what do you recall about the day that Mr. Holmes had his heart attack?
I remember going to take out my garbage, I just seen him laying there, and I immediately called 911, and I waited with him until the ambulance came, and I wouldn't leave until he left, and I made sure that he got in the ambulance, and they were working on him and everything, and I remember hearing that they brought him back, and yeah, that's what I remember.
Scared at any time, or did you look around thinking, what am I doing? What's going on here?
was scared when I seen him laying there because I was always friendly with him. Like, I always said hello to him and like the neighborhood. But I didn't hesitate or anything. I wasn't really scared like when I seen him.
That's great. That's great. Thank you. Anthony, I'm interested in this polar plunge and the Relay for Life. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The Polar Plunge is you raise money for Camp Sunshine that sends families to Maine and has a week there and stays and does whatever they want to do. And the Relay for Life is you raise money for the American Cancer Society and you just walk around the track.
Do you have to do anything special to run into that cold water in February? How do you prepare yourself for that?
I just run again.
Sounds like what the heroes do. They just act. Nico, you were described as a warrior by Mrs. Montana, the woman that wrote your nomination letter. Would you tell us, as you fight against this HLH, what is a really good day like for you? Really good day.
A really good day is when I feel good about myself and I don't feel pain and I go to the doctors and they give me good news about getting better.
Nico, on behalf of everybody here, we wish you 1,000, 1,000,000 good days, okay? Althea, what inspires you? You were described as being so thoughtful of other people, effervescent, bubbly. Okay, and we know you to be that way now. We've met you. What inspires you to be so thoughtful of others?
We live at the Ronald McDonald House, and the thing that really inspires me is like I'm the only 18-year-old sibling at the house. All the other siblings are like just kids and some babies. And when I see them, I really feel bad. They don't even know for what reason they are It's so bad when you look at them because when their sisters or brothers go for treatment, they go along with them. So sometimes the parents leave the kids with me, so I babysit the little kids sometimes, and they're really good to me. So I think I love those kids and those siblings, and it's really hard every day. There's like I just can't say it's like really bad to see the kids suffering, and that's
wonderful. Matthew, is there any one of your volunteer activities that excites you more than the others? That you're very active in school and in our community?
Well, definitely Relay for Life. I know since I was a kid, I've been doing it for just about my whole life. So every year I always look forward to it because it's not just like a fundraiser. It's more of just something that you can go to and just have fun. I know before I really got very involved in Relay, I just kind of would go with my friends and we would just hang out and just kind of do whatever. And it was always like something that I could always look forward to every year, just going to hang out with my family and my friends and just do whatever. So it's not just like a fundraiser to raise money for cancer. It's more of something where you can go and honor everyone who you know that had cancer and just,
I'm going to try one more time, but that's okay if you don't want to. Katie, what are you thinking about when you get your hair cut for St. Baldrick's?
Well, I think about the kids with cancer and how good it is to cut my hair to make wigs for the kids with cancer and give it to last for love.
Katie, thank you, Matt, thank you, Hannah, thank you, Althea, thank you, Angela, thank you, Anthony, thank you, Rico, and thank you, Billy. congratulations to everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you for coming.